gentlemen, we have called you together to inform you that we are going to overthrow the United States government.
Well, this is what happens at 3 o'clock Central Time every day at the InfoWars World Headquarters. Rob Dew does a little dance. No, but he just danced his way into studio and he said, did you see, MSNBC is on air right now celebrating the censorship. Woo! I mean, somebody bring me a clown nose, somebody bring me a clown wig, somebody paint my face, somebody bring me a horn, honk honk. Welcome to the clown world, ladies and gentlemen, where liberals sit here and they say, don't worry, you're not being censored. Then they censor us, and then they report on the censorship. And then we say, hey, can you stop censoring us? And they say, we're not censoring you. Then they censor us, report on the censorship. We say, can you stop censoring us? We're not censoring you. Then they censor us, report on the censorship. I mean, clown world, woo! Woo! Oh, yes. And Trump supporters are so violent and racist and bigoted and intolerant. Meanwhile, you go out in a Trump hat, you're going to get harassed, assaulted, spat on, thrown to the ground, have your hat stolen, drink poured on you, you know. But don't upset the clown world. This is clown world. You see, where Venezuela is just fine, and the borders aren't wide open at all. There's no disease or guns or drugs pouring over the border. What? This is the clown world. So, we'll be breaking all the clown world down today here on the Infowars.com War Room, brought to you by InfoWarsStore.com. I've got a loaded guest list. Joey Gibson is on the line. He'll be joining me shortly. Dan Lyman coming on at 3:30. Patrick Casey from American Identity Movement, they're under attack. He joins me at 4. Jesse Lee Peterson at 5. Loaded broadcast. But let's go. This just came down the line. So again, liberals say conservatives are violent and causing violence. Meanwhile, they're out beating people, taking their hats, spitting on them, everything. Every day there's almost... police are actually arresting them now, so that's the good news. And then they say, oh, you're not getting censored, conservatives. And then they censor us, and then they report on the censorship. And somehow, they don't even see their hypocrisy. It's like not even being able to see a sunrise or a sunset. So, but they're not censoring us. Like, we're not getting censored. Oh, Alex, quit complaining. You're not getting censored. Meanwhile, he's like not even allowed to exist anywhere. You share an Alex Jones video, you get banned. But they don't want to put that in their policy. See, that's the thing. We already know the policy is no InfoWars allowed, but we just go ahead and write it. Just write it, you cowards. But then they have to admit how fascist they are. So here's MSNBC now celebrating the censorship of InfoWars and the attack on free speech.
Breaking news out of Silicon Valley. Facebook has banned a number of prominent conspiracy theorists and alt-right figures.
Pause it. Conspiracy theorists. Covington Catholic, Christine Blasey Ford, Russian collusions, weapons of mass destruction, babies in incubators. Fuck you, man. Seriously. I didn't even hit the dump on that. I'm sick of this crap, dude. Just roll it.
Of prominent conspiracy theorists and alt-right figures from both its site and the Instagram platform, including Alex Jones and his media outlet InfoWars. NBC's Ben Collins joins me now.
Kicking your ass every day, Casey.
Newsroom. Ben, this is, I think, for those of us who've been following this story, why are they
number
doing
one
this now?
hacker way? Yeah, pause it. You know, because Facebook literally hacks your life, sells your data. Like, we're the bad guys here. InfoWars is somehow the bad guys. We just come on here and tell you the news, tomorrow's news today, always get proven right, play the clips of the fascists attacking free speech, play the clips of them lying. I mean, that's all we do. And then, oh my gosh, we are independent. We sell water filters and supplements like, oh, we're the bad guys. Meanwhile, they just sit here, cause all kinds of violence in this country. Facebook sits here on one hacker way. They're literally telling you who they are. They're hacking your life. They're selling your data. They have your facial recognition. It's all there. It's all there. And somehow we're the bad guys. We're the bad guys. Go back to this.
But
yes, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, so Alex Jones has been banned from Facebook for a long period of time, but now
they're not censoring us.
They banned his little underling, Paul Joseph Watson, who's
his underling. Pause it. Oh, yeah. But they say you're not getting censored. Do you see this clown world I'm living in? They censor us. They report on the censorship. We say, can you stop censoring us? It's free speech. They say, we're not censoring you. They censor us more. They report on the censorship. We say, you're attacking free speech. They say, no, we're not. You're not getting censored. I mean, like, who are these people? Let's go back to MSNBC.
Some conspiracy theorists who tried to recently. They banned Laura Loomer. They've even banned Louis Farrakhan from the platform.
Who, by the way, pause it right there, because they're now saying that Louis Farrakhan, I have it right here from the Washington Post. Facebook bans far-right leaders, including Louis Farrakhan. So Louis Farrakhan is not considered far-right. So what the hell is Ilhan Omar? What the hell are these anti-American Democrats? Go back.
That's always sort of been the what about from the right here is why not ban Louis Farrakhan if you're banning Alex Jones? So they banned both. So that's what's happening here on Instagram today.
Good, yeah, keep banning people, please.
Taking down what they call organized hate groups, or hate against specific religions, specific like sexuality, things like that.
All fake news.
This is sort of taking the lead of its parent company, Facebook, from a while back. Just had a hard time enforcing this.
They're not going to ban Ilhan Omar.
It's actually going a little bit further than Twitter. A lot of these people aren't banned from Twitter. And they are, in fact, banned.
Ban your ass! Ban you!
So, is this a
pause it right there.
That's based?
You know what? We're going to carry this over. There are hundreds of millions of Americans and humans like me around the world, dormant, that have the power to change the world and just haven't engaged the will yet. But I'll tell you what. You keep pushing, and you're going to ignite that will. More than I could ever even dream of doing. I can sit up here and rant and rave and get people fired up and go bullhorn colleges, and yes, I'll be effective. But let me tell you, you keep attacking conservatives in the streets, you keep promoting political violence, you keep attacking free speech and going after the First Amendment, you keep attacking the Second Amendment and people's rights to bear arms, you are going to awaken patriots and humans like me. And let me tell you something. If you think I'm a threat, you haven't seen anything. Because I'm telling you right now, there are hundreds of millions of me's dormant that you're going to awaken with crap like this, with Antifa. Now, this is from Portland yesterday, where there was some incredible stuff, and Joey Gibson was there. More leftist violence. I want to get to that with him in a second. But first, guys, let's finish this MSNBC clip. So again, though, we say, hey, you're censoring us. They say, no, we're not. Then they literally censor us. Then they report on the censorship. Then we say, hey, quit censoring us. They say, we're not censoring you. Then they censor us. Then they report on the censorship. So it's like, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to even properly analyze these people anymore. But here they are on MSNBC celebrating the death of the First Amendment.
And how you want to view this, really. A lot of people on the right say this is censorship to take people down, even though they are, effectively over and over again railing against specific religions or people like that, like contributing to targeted harassment of sometimes private figures. But really, what they're trying to do here is clamp down.
Listen to this. This. First of all, dude, you can't get your collar straight. Your tie's out of whack. You're a fumbling, bumbling idiot. Idiot. An intellectual. Just a little grain of sand. Just tiny. And you've obviously never even listened to us. Again, just a bunch of conjecture. Religious groups, individuals, harassment. They say it's censorship. What are you reporting on, you jackass? The censorship. Finish the clip.
Really bad stuff on their platform, so they have fewer PR disasters. This is a company that has
show us the bad stuff.
Unfortunately,
show me the bad stuff. MSNBC, show me.
With Facebook.
Where is it?
They're trying to stop all of the bad stuff on the platform from getting too big.
What bad stuff, you jackass? Who is this fool?
While banned from Facebook, was still on Instagram. And if you
get him off that.
If you looked up Joe Biden one of the top 20 posts on all of Facebook and Instagram in the last 3 days about Joe Biden came from Alex Jones's Instagram account. So that's gone now. That's just not there.
Yeah, exactly. We're too effective. He just told you everything you need to know right there. He just told you everything you need to know right there. This is what they did. Our stuff was trending on all the news stories on Twitter, so they banned us on Twitter. Our videos, whenever anything would break, were #1 on YouTube, so they banned us off YouTube. Now he just admitted it. He just said,
all the Joe Biden news was breaking this weekend, and all the Alex Jones videos were the top videos. We can't have that.
So you censored us. And then he says, but there's no censorship happening. Here's the deal. I don't know who this dweeb is. I guarantee you, somebody find out who that dweeb is. I'll deal with him later. Conspiracy theorists, Covington Catholic, Christine Blasey Ford, Russian collusions, weapons of mass destruction, babies in incubators. Fuck you, man. Fuck you, man. Fuck you. Fuck you.